Four Marines that fans love. Smoker has always been a popular character in the One Piece community. He is among the first characters to demonstrate the powerful capabilities of the Logia Devil Fruits. Luffy couldn't even touch him until after he developed Haki. Back in the early days, Smoker would always play cat-and-mouse games with the Straw Hat Pirates. He was a dangerous threat at that point in the series. Nonetheless, he also follows a code of honor. He was very unhappy to learn that he was given credit for Crocodile's defeat in Alabasta. Smoker often switches roles between friend and foe. He will sometimes be forced to work alongside Luffy to achieve their goals. His complicated relationship with pirates is always interesting to watch. At the very least, he always has good intentions, unlike Vargo of the Don Quixote Pirates. The Long Land arc provided some comedic relief for One Piece fans. Of course, that was until Aokiji made his timely arrival. The powerful Admiral completely wiped the floor with the Straw Hat Pirates, demonstrating the full might of the Marines. Despite his late-bit personality, Aokiji does take himself very seriously. He also doesn't see the world in black and white colors. Aokiji is a very complex individual who sometimes helps his enemies. He is willing to compromise with pirates like Luffy if their goals are beneficial. Aokiji does not get along with his arch-rival Akainu, given the latter's extremist methods of dealing with enemies. They even fought to become Fleet Admiral due to their opposing ideals. After suffering a devastating loss, Aokiji decided to leave the Marines rather than serve Akainu's orders. Garp may be a Vice Admiral, but his power level is far beyond that rank. He was a former rival to the late Pirate King himself. Roger only considered Garp and Sengoku to be worth his time. One Piece fans love Garp for his love of freedom and family. He is among the very few Marines with a strong moral code. It also helps that he doesn't care about upper-class nobility. During the Level arc, he gave Stelly a verbal smackdown and openly made fun of the Celestial Dragons. In fact, this is the main reason why Garp isn't an admiral. He doesn't want to be taking direct orders from the likes of Carlos and Rossward. One Piece fans have to respect his integrity. Without question, Rocinante is the most popular flashback character in One Piece history. In the 7th global poll, he was ranked 13th, making him the most highly regarded Marine. Remember, the 2021 poll took place long after the events of the Dressrosa arc, so this is quite a remarkable feat. Rocinante was the clumsy younger brother of Doflamingo. Their moral compasses pointed in completely different directions. Rocinante deeply cared for others, while Doflamingo was a cruel and vindictive monster. Before his tragic death at the hands of his brother, Rocinante was a double agent for the Don Quixote Pirates. One Piece fans will forever appreciate what he did for Trafalgar Law. Had it not been for Rocinante, the pirate would have already been dead long before the events of the current story. Four Marines that fans hate with a passion. Despite his job title, Nizui has no interest in maintaining the peace. Instead, he regularly conspires with dangerous criminals. Nizui outright ignores Arlong's reign of terror because he would get paid in monthly bribes. When the Arlong pirates were finally defeated, Nizui tried stealing credit from the Straw Hat Pirates. They gave him a well-deserved beating for all his troubles. He's not the most important Marine, but he is among the most detestable. Enagumo's physical appearance is just as unpleasant as his personality. Enagumo is a Vice Admiral who was more than willing to shoot down his own comrades. He is a true believer in absolute justice. There are several other reasons why fans cannot stand him. Prior to Ace's execution, Enagumo coldly told him that he would never see the night sky ever again. The Vice Admiral was also responsible for putting sea-stone cuffs on DeMarco during Marineford, rendering him an easy target for Kizaru. Unlike his superior Akainu, Ryokugyu believes the Celestial Dragons are gods to be worshipped. For that reason, Wano country needed to be dealt with. He will take out anybody not affiliated with the world government. Readers shouldn't be fooled by his pretty little flowers. Ryokugyu is a brutal and bloodthirsty maniac. This was demonstrated by his ruthless back down to the beast's pirates and the red scabbards. He also made it clear that civilian lives don't matter to him in Whale Country. Some fans also don't like him for non-story reasons. His performance in Whale Country added more fuel to the fire in the Admiral vs. Yonko debate. Many readers made fun of him for being scared at Kaido and Shanks. It's not uncommon to see Akainu getting beat up in various fan art. Simply typing his name into a search engine will probably get those results. One Piece fans will never forgive him for his role in Ace's death at Marineford. He also completely broke Luffy's spirit by doing so. The current fleet admiral has a strong belief in absolute justice. It's a ruthless philosophy that is best described as by any means necessary. It's no surprise that Akainu barely got along with Aokiji. His fanatical ways can drive anybody insane. Akainu was an extremist who was more than willing to sacrifice innocent lives. His idea of what constitutes evil can be incredibly vague at times. One Piece fans have to wonder if the ends really do justify the means.